Hello friends, welcome once again in the video, and before starting don't forget to subscribe the channel, like, comment and share. Also don't forget to press the bell icon. Today's video is related to the topic Cotrimoxazole. Also this video is the base to answer the questions which have been asked in the different competitive examinations like pharmacist entrance exam, NIPER, BITSET, GPET and other competitive examinations. This video is also a base to answer the questions which have been asked in the different university examinations for diploma and degree students, PharmD students also. Now let us start the video. Cotrimoxazole. Now what is it? It is an antimicrobial agent which is used for the treatment of various diseases. Now to understand, we will see what are the different sections we will be going to deal in this video. What is cotrimoxazole and what does it contain? This will be one part. Next, the pharmacokinetics. Next, adverse effect related to cotrimoxazole and uses. And this figure you can see it is related to mechanism of action. So if the question is asked to answer in a long format, it will be very useful for diploma and degree students. It is a complete chapter which has been shown in the form of points. You have to adjust the points in your mind and you can easily answer. Now while discussing, I'll be telling you how the multiple choice questions have been asked and how you have to answer. It means we'll be dealing questions and answer simultaneously. What is cotrimoxazole? If I go to the spelling of cotrimoxazole, CO is there. CO stands for combination, means cotrimoxazole, it is a combination. Now after CO, what does it come? TRIM. TRIM stands for trim, and from trim, the drug name is trimethoprim. After trim, oxazole comes here. It is oxazole, and which drug? Sulfamethoxazole. So cotrimoxazole, it is a combination of trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole. Now what is the need of combining a drug? We have seen in other videos, also in my other videos you can easily see a drug is taken in a combination with an aim to potentiate the effect, or we can also say that in order to increase the activity of each other. In this we can see that 1 plus 1 is equal to 11, and we know that the phenomena in which the action of the drug is potentiated, it is called as synergism. If we compare the individual doses of trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole, individually they are static in nature, but when they are combined, the action becomes sidal. That's why 1 plus 1 is equal to 11, and we can say that this combination is synergistic. So the question can be asked, one of the following pair represents synergistic combination of drug. You have to answer cotrimoxazole if it is there. Next part we will see the dose ratio. What is the dose ratio kept in cotrimoxazole combination? 1:5. Now how to remember 1:5? See, T resembles 1, it means 1, and this S, it resembles 5. So it is easy to learn. We can see, we can easily remember the dose ratio in cotrimoxazole is kept 1:5. Next part, pharmacokinetics. Now in this pharmacokinetic section, we will be comparing the pharmacokinetics of this trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole. Let us start. This trimethoprim, it comes first. See, we can easily see 1 means first, and the person which is first, it is large. It has everything in priority. Yes, from that point of view, we can learn. If it is first, it has large volume of distribution. That's why it is first. And we know that why the drug has large volume of distribution, because we know it is the basic property of a drug which is related to the lipophilicity. So because it has large volume of distribution, therefore it has more entry in the tissues, and not only in the tissues, it can cross blood-brain barrier also. Not only blood-brain barrier, it can cross placenta also. It can cross placenta. It means it can reach to the different organs. It means absorption is also more. Yes, absorption is also more. Now it is if it is compared to the sulfamethoxazole, small volume of distribution, less entry in the tissues, poor penetration or less penetration in blood-brain barrier, poor penetration, less penetration in the placenta, and absorption is also less. So this is a comparison between these two. Now if the drug crosses placenta, we know that it can exert its toxic effect, and that phenomenon is termed as teratogenicity. Therefore we can say that if the trimethoprim has the ability to cross the placenta, it is teratogenic in nature. So simultaneously we have covered this also, that trimethoprim is teratogenic in nature. So this is the pharmacokinetic part. Now next part we will see mechanism of action. Many a times the question has been asked which is clearly related to this diagram or this figure. Now in order to understand the mechanism of action, we have to remember that microbes have to synthesize folic acid. Now exactly if I say tetrahydrofolic acid is required, and you know how tetrahydrofolic acid is required for different metabolic reactions. This tetrahydrofolic acid is prepared from para-aminobenzoic acid. It means microbes utilize para-aminobenzoic acid, which is converted into dihydrofolic acid, and it is again converted into tetrahydrofolic acid. Now this PABA to DHFA, it is catalyzed by the enzyme folate synthase, and DHFA to THFA is catalyzed by dihydrofolate reductase enzyme. Now these both drugs, they act at a different step. For if I talk about this step, sulfonamides, they block this step, they inhibit folate synthase, and trimethoprim inhibits dihydrofolate reductase. Therefore, both drugs are acting one at one place, second at second place. So it is a kind of sequence? Yes, it is a kind of sequence. It means both drugs, means I can say that cotrimoxazole is responsible for sequential blockade, and for this sequential blockade only they are cidal in nature. So direct question, the question has been asked, sulfonamide inhibits this, trimethoprim inhibits this. You can easily answer that multiple choice question also. So this was the mechanism of action part. Now again we will come to the adverse effect part. This teratogenicity has been covered. Now one more question has been asked. If this cotrimoxazole has been taken, there is deficiency of folate, and we know that if the folate deficiency is there, it can result in the development of megaloblastic anemia. But the thing which has to be remembered, it does not occur in the normal individual. The persons who are having moderate levels of folate, in those persons only this condition has been observed. Now T for trimethoprim and T for toxicity also. It means trimethoprim exerts toxicity also. Now what kind of toxicity? Bone marrow toxicity. Question is also asked from here also. So we can see by remembering these short things, very small things, how it resembles, what does T stands, we can answer the different questions, and we can remember the answers also. Next comes the drug interaction part. Drug interaction part which can be included in adverse effects also. For that you have to remember one mnemonic. What the mnemonic is? Community dip teachers. Community stands for cotrimoxazole. DIP means diuretics. Teachers mean thrombocytopenia. Community DIP teachers means cotrimoxazole and diuretics, if are given together, it results in thrombocytopenia. So this you can easily remember. Now we will come to uses part. For use part, again you have to remember one mnemonic, and what the mnemonic is? The mnemonic is Cotrimoxazole is given with new type of curd for treating diseases. Once again I am repeating. Cotrimoxazole is given with new type of curd for treating diseases. Now new means pneumonia, type means typhoid, C for chancroid, U for urinary tract infection, R for respiratory tract infection, and D for dysentery and diarrhea, the bacterial dysentery or bacterial diarrhea. So this is all about the cotrimoxazole. How much simple is it? Once again I am summarizing. It is a combination of two drugs which are given in dose ratio 1:5. If we compare the pharmacokinetics part, it is more absorbed and therefore effects are more in placenta and blood-brain barrier in brain. It is less penetrable. Next, if we observe the adverse effect, it is teratogenic in nature. Also, there is development of megaloblastic anemia in the person with moderate folate levels. If we talk about the drug interaction, it should not be given the diuretics because thrombocytopenia can occur, and for that you have to remember the mnemonic community teachers. Next, the uses. Uses means it is taken with a new type of curd. The answer is here. Mechanism is very important. For preparing THFA, the bacteria utilizes PABA and it occurs in two steps. These two drugs act at different steps and inhibits the formation of THFA, which is very essential for the bacteria, and that's how they show the sequential blockade. So be in touch, keep watching video, meet you soon, best of luck.